generation has been consumed by this endless war. For more than 30 years, we've sacrificed and bled for a memory of peace we've never known. Few remain of those who fought before, and the burdens of command now fall on us. We were trained to survive in a hostile, changing galaxy. To evolve and adapt new tactics, and leverage the environment in our favor using the shifting phase lanes to cut off our enemies. This new form of guerrilla warfare would serve us well into years to come. Our economic and manufacturing systems would become more resilient, more flexible. We would become unparalleled in maintaining the essential supply lines required to fuel the war effort. And we would modernize our fleets to take advantage of newly discovered resources. But our enemies have not stood idle. The alien Visari have continued to race ahead of us in their mastery of phase technology. Reports of strange structures empowering devastating new fleet tactics have become increasingly frequent. The Advent Deviants have proven to be our greatest threat. Their spread across former trader worlds has reached a critical mass, and now allows them to function as one. The collective will, bent on our destruction. Now, something new is on the horizon. Signals from both friendly and enemy planets are falling at an unprecedented pace. And all attempts to survey the situation have failed. We don't know what's up, but a confrontation is imminent. We'll be ready when it comes.
Alrighty, that was the intro to Sins of a Solar Empire 2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Welcome to the Boltman Gaming channel. Here we're going to do a first look at Sins of a Solar Empire Part 2. Going to do a quick adjustment to a couple of things here, and we are ready to go. Let's dig into this thing. So I originally played this game a long time ago when the first one came out back in around 2007, I want to say. I was working at a Hollywood Video in Game Crazy at the time, and I really enjoyed this game. Played it with my buddies a lot growing up. For many years we played this game, and it was really good. Games took a long time. It was more of a, let's play Friday night, have a couple of beers and some pizza. And back then it was $5 for a Little Caesars pizza. And we would do it and we would play for hours, and it was fantastic. So let's go ahead and get started with this particular game. I think I'll go through the tutorials just to kind of muck around with it a little bit. Kind of get used to everything. I'm sure they changed up a few things, made some quality of life improvements on it, and yeah, let's go ahead and give it a whirl here. Camera controls, sure. Let's do it. Welcome to Basic Camera Control Commander. We're happy you've chosen to take our quick course on viewing your new empire. To begin, let's test rotating the camera around the heavy factory in front of you. Hold the right mouse button and we are going to rotate. Okay. As you can see, as you move your mouse, get a 360 view of the factory. You can rotate this camera wherever you desire, not just when focused on an object. Next, let's go over how to control the camera's zoom at distance. There are two primary ways to control camera zoom, with hotkeys or with the mouse wheel. Let's begin with a couple of keyboard commands to quickly get a view of your local area. Using the hotkey shown below, move the camera distance out from its position. Whoa, okay, that was quick. The quick zoom level shows your local region. Now let's return back to the planet view. Click the key indicated below to zoom the camera back to the planetary view. Okay, you can just swap it. That's pretty nice. Not bad at all. I do like using WASD to rotate the camera like this, though. I do like to do that. So I'm sure getting a little too far ahead of myself, but I don't want to go too far ahead on this. Most of the time, you'll want to use the mouse wheel to change your view distance. Let's try that now. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm used to. I used to never use these keyboard commands to zoom in and out and stuff. I used to always use them because it was always kind of go in on your mouse cursor here. So if I want to do this, I just put it there. It always goes based off the mouse cursor, not necessarily what you've selected. Because, see, I selected the planet, but, you know, you zoom in with your cursor as like the focal point of that aspect here. As far as possible. Oh, look at this. It's cute. Great. Now zoom back in near the same planet with the mouse wheel. Right. When zooming in with the mouse wheel, the camera will zoom towards where your cursor is located. Try this by zooming out to see all the planets and then zoom in towards another planet. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Whoa, look at all this stuff. Who are these fools? Ishtar. Oh, pirates. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at them. Oh, yeah, look at these guys. I hate these fools. They're so annoying. Regular gameplay, I like to get a giant fleet, 2 or 3 fleets, and just go in and just wreak havoc on them, because they're typically built pretty heavily. Like, they'll have a ton of stuff in here, like turrets and hangars and tons of dudes, just crazy amount of guys, and we would go in there, just huge battles. It's pretty fun stuff. I think these are evil dudes over here. Evil dudes. Hesperia? That's a city right north of us. Riverside County? I think it's Riverside County. Or Kern County. One of those ones. Hesperia. That's where my aunt used to live. Before she passed away. That's funny. Hesperia. That place is an armpit. It really is. Oh, that's good stuff. Alright, pan the camera folder. Forward. Hold S to do back. Congratulations, you completed basic camera tutorial. We've done it, everybody. We have beaten this level. That is so funny. That's Hesperia's. Hesperia's there. Alright. Camera controls. HUD overview. Get familiar with the HUD for vital control over your empire. Alright, well, let's take a look. So I was out sick last week. I thought I could get a ton of recordings in my Brotato series and stuff. Was not able to do it. Yeah, it was real rough around here last week, unfortunately. I'm feeling better today. That's why I'm giving a look at good old Sins of a Solar Empire 2. Let's go ahead and continue the tutorials. Welcome to the basic HUD overview, Commander. We will explore the game's HUD at a surface level, a more in-depth overviews of game systems in later tutorials. Yeah, by the way, I can't read today. I'm still not 100%, but either way, I'll try my best. This is a civil research button. Click it now. Your civilian research tree will contain many research subjects that usually pertain to your empire's economy, colonization, culture, and other non-combat areas. Feel free to explore this screen, and we'll go more in-depth in later tutorials. Okay. This is the military research button. Click it now. This is your military research tree. It contains research subjects that usually pertain to your Empire's combat abilities, such as upgrading weapon and defense stats and unlocking new combat ships. Feel free to explore this screen. Oh, really? You're going to allow me to explore the screen? Okay, thank you for allowing me to do that. This is the diplomacy button. Click it now. Now, this stuff I never really got into. There was a diplomacy upgrade or update or whatever DLC with, I think it was Rebellion. And I guess you could be like a diplomatic kind of guy. You don't really battle or do anything like that. You just send this envoy kind of going around. That was so dumb. I never did any of that stuff. I was like, no, I'm blowing people away. I'm not gonna be diplomatic. There's no time for diplomacy. I'm sure there's people out there that swear by it and they're like, oh man, diplomacy #1. Oh yeah. No, I blow you away. This is your diplomacy view. It shows your opponents and allies currently in the game. From this screen, you can initiate trade deals, propose and break ceasefires, and manage your relationships with other players. Feel free to explore this screen for a moment. I do remember there being like all these stupid missions. Like, you must not fail us in this task. It's like, no, I am going to fail you. I am not going to go all the way across the entire galaxy just to take out a couple of your stupid neighbors and then go all the way back. No, you have any idea how long that takes? It takes forever. I'm trying to take over like all the dudes around my vicinity so I can get my trading going and everything. This fool is... I hope they kind of tune that a little bit. I mean, we'll see. That was just so annoying going all the way across the entire galaxy to do these stupid tasks. Who's this for? I can give you some money. You'll get some money. Ceasefire, create the offer, fair vision, synergy pact. This guy looks cool. He doesn't look like a douchebag or anything. Pick a planet. I can give this fool a planet now? Wow, that's kind of cool. Give this guy a couple $100. Let's do everything together, man. Let's be friends here. I'll be friends with you. Yeah, let's see what that does. Minor factions. This is the minor factions button. Click it now. So here are the weird dudes, pirates. This fool. He kind of looks like Davy Jones. Oh, that's funny. I need to say it. Here is the minor factions window. As you explore the galaxy, you will discover minor factions. You can suspend influence with them to gain various benefits, either temporary or permanent. This is a large topic, fit for another tutorial. Ha ha ha! This is the military command button. Click it now. Alright, what's going on here? This is your military command window. It allows you to manage all your capital ship and starbase abilities and items all in one place. Feel free to explore this window before moving on. That's kind of cool. So apparently, yes, I have heard that they allow you now to command your entire fleet or whatever all in one place. This is so helpful. I just remember the other game. You had to go to each individual planet. You had to do the star bases, upgrade all the star bases. That was annoying. This is fantastic. Look, you can do all the upgrades right here. There's the planet. Put my mouse over, know exactly what planet it is. Super helpful. Here's their abilities here going. Okay. Ship items ensures capital ship. Exotics used in this manufacturer are covered in this strict. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. This is the colonize planet button. Click it now. And here's the list of planets that you can do the same thing with. So that's nice. So you can do a military and planets. That's helpful. This is the colonized planets window. Here you can see all your planets and manage their logistics, tracks and structures, defensive tracks and structures, economic tracks, and planet items. Feel free to explore this window for a while. So you can increase economy stuff, mining, research speed. Yeah, research rate. Okay. That's cool. That is really cool. The research speed. Oh man, research can be a drag. I used to always leave it on fastest because there was just so much to do. Like, there's no way you can get to a max research tree, which I always want to do that, but you can't do that because the games take so long. The research takes so long. You know, by the time you get to the 4-hour game, you're still researching and you've already beaten everybody, and you didn't even get, say, to the most powerful, you know, civic, you know, research station stuff in the other games. So like you couldn't get like the max like fleets really fast or whatever it was. I forgot what it was called in the other game. You could survey some stuff here. Increase some research speed. Yeah, let's do some survey. Give me some mining stuff. Why not? And this is your resources view. It shows your credits, metal, and crystal stockpiles. Hovering over the icon shows you important information such as income rates and income sources. There is a more in-depth tutorial later, but for now, just know that this is the primary way to see how much of each resource you have. Okay. What do we got here? Markets. This is the market button. Click it now. Okay. Kermit the Frog here. This is the market window. From here, you can buy and sell metal and crystal. You can also sell exotics, but not buy them. Market interactions are only possible after you have discovered a market, and if it hasn't been destroyed, feel free to explore this screen. There's the metal market, crystal, and exotic. I wonder what this is. Sell your surplus of exotics to the exotic market. Okay, that's kind of cool. The highly reactive compound. Poweronite. Well suited to power kinetic weapon delivery systems and generating energy weapon projectiles. Oh, cool. You can make your own exotics. That's interesting. Okay. Endurium. An immensely tough metal. I'm sure it's going to be... Well, I have a little bit of that stuff. Oh, you could sell it for $700. That's pretty good. You can buy metal. Credits for 1 out of 3 credits. Okay. Good. Interesting. This is the TEC trade button. Each race has a specialized system suited to play their style, to their play style. For the TEC, they receive the trade system. Check it out. We get the trade system. Okay. This is the TEC trade window where you can manage your trade economy. Export points on the top and export types on the left. Goods, metal, crystal are acquired by building trade ports around planets. You relocate or you allocate export points to export types to adapt your economy to changing needs. Okay. So we don't have any export points. Build trade ports. I'm sure there's be a more in-depth tutorial on that stuff too. This is the exotics button, which also summarizes your exotic inventory. Click it now. This is the exotics window, which shows you how many exotics and exotic refineries your empire has. You will need different types of exotics to build advanced units, such as capital ships and titans. You will learn about exotics and how to acquire them in a later tutorial. Cool. Oh, cool. And this is the in-game clock. It shows how much time has passed in-game relative to your selected game speed. However, hovering over the clock allows you to see the pause in game speed buttons. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. Pause it and stuff. That's always helpful. Like if I'm busy doing crap, which I probably will be considering I'm a dad and I always have to do stuff, pausing is definitely a cool thing. Which I am going to pause it right now. Righty, this is the in-game clock. Shows how much time has passed in-game relative to your selected game speed. Hovering over the clock allows you to see the pause and game speed button. Okay. The pause button also allows you to pause the game. Hover the clock and click the pause button. Notice that the clock text has changed color to show the game is paused. In single player, you are free to queue up orders to ships and planets while paused. Try unpausing the game with the keyboard now. Oh, you can do it with spacebar. That's cool. All right. The arrow button increases the game speed. Click it to change the game speed. Oh, there we go. 0.25. We can decrease too. This is the Future Orbits button. It allows you to view the future positions of planets and phase lanes. You can learn more detail of this feature in the Galaxy Overview tutorial. Okay. View into the future of all planets. Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice. Looks like this guy's about to hit us. We're gonna get hit by a comet. What is this one? Asteroid. Chloine. Oh, look, evil dudes. See, this would be a really good asteroid to find. Look at that. You got 2 metal extraction, roids, and then you got the crystal ones too. See, that's a good one. So that looks like it might link up here in a little while. That would be kind of cool. This button toggles cinematic view, which removes the HUD for watching battles or taking screenshots. You can always escape from this mode with the escape key. Okay, just... everything just disappears. Okay. Like you can't see anything. Okay. If I get down here and do the cinematic view here. Okay, let's see if you can see this. Okay, so yeah, you don't see anything. Barely see that guy. Alright. Congratulations, you have completed the basic HUD tutorial. Okay, nice. We did 2 of the tutorials here. We got quite a few of them to go through too. Oh, look at this. Galaxy Overview. Start that up. Welcome to the Galaxy Overview tutorial. You'll get an overview of map features and how orbiting planets change the game. First, let's zoom out to get a big picture of the galaxy. Okay. You should be seeing your home planet now. Notice it has indicators to differentiate it from other normal planets. Okay, so that's what these little icons are. You will notice that your home planet is connected to other unexplored planets. These connections are called phase lanes. Your ships will travel along these connections to get to other planets. You will start surrounded by unexplored planets. The beginning of the game will involve discovering what planets are next to you. Those undiscovered planets are indicated by the icon. Okay, yeah. Normally, you will start the game with scouts that will start exploring on their own immediately. Let's build one now. Select your home planet, open the build ship menu, and click the scout icon. Okay. Get this guy. Okay, there's the ships. And there's the Corvette. There's the scout Corvette. Your scout Corvette has and auto explorability, so you don't have to micromanage it. Feel free to zoom in and watch it do stuff, okay? We will now reveal the entire map for you for the purposes of this tutorial. Okay. Now that the entire galaxy is revealed, zoom all the way out so we can examine some colonizable planets. Asteroids are the most basic planetoid you can colonize. They have limited space to upgrade, but are essential for expanding your empire. Your empire? Ice planets are primarily specialized in crystal. They also have a decent credit income. All factions like getting ice worlds early in the game. Oh yes, fantastic. Yeah, so I remember these guys and stuff. Yeah, they have a lot of crystal, and I guess it says specialized, but I do remember there being like 5 crystal asteroids in some of these systems, and then like these fools, I'm pretty sure the tutorial might mention it. These ones are really good for building a ton of logistics buildings. So I would put like 5 or 6 frigate, building structures or whatever. So like this is where I would build my fleets, my capital ships, my fleets. I would build them all here. I would also use these guys too for just building all those freaking civic centers and stuff, civilian research and military research. I would build all those because they would take up precious logistics slots for these regular planets and the asteroids. But I would basically delete them from here and then move them to the magma planets or whatever. So that way I could put the trading stuff here. So I would do trading here with these guys too, but I would be able to build what was like a refinery, trading post, and then there was a third one that I would always build too. I think it was the broadcast thing, so I could get my propaganda spewed all over the galaxy and stuff like that. Volcanic planets are primarily specialized in metal. Volcanics also have high research track levels, but notably a bad credit generation. Yeah, I never cared about credit generation, but yeah, it was just to take up all those logistic slots that the other planets were losing and stuff early game. There are many other planets and features to discover as you explore. Feel free to look around. One of the most important new gameplay features of Sins 2 is orbiting planets. During the game, planets will move, creating new phase lanes and destroying others. Let's see, where's everything going? Oh, look at that. So this guy lost his ability to go directly to this planet, so now you gotta go through this guy. This is gonna be kind of cool. See, this one I think eventually is gonna get severed too. We're not gonna be able to go to this one later on. You can peek up to an hour into the future using Future Orbits button. This allows you to plan your strategy around the changing topology. Click the button now. That was an hour's time. Oh, look at this. And you can like slowly do it. So in a half hour, we're looking good, looking good. Oh, there's that phase lane. Canceled. Super cool. Congratulations, you have completed this tutorial. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Learn how to build and manage your orbital structures. Welcome to the Orbital Structures tutorial. Building structures in orbit around your planet is essential to playing the game. Select your planet and open up the Structures Build menu. Get this guy. Alright, yep. Structures, sounds good. So this is where I did try to play a game for a little bit and stuff, and I was like, how in the hell do you build your freaking mining structures? Because in the first game, that's the first thing you could build is the mining structure. So the first thing you do when you like say colonize a planet is like boom, 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 build your structures, and then you can level up your colonizing capital ship, and he'll automatically build it for you once you get the planet. So it was really good for like going through and and you know, basically just taking over the whole galaxy. It's like really quick. You know, you would get your mining stuff up. This game I tried playing it, I was like, what the heck? I can't even build my mining structures. So maybe this will explain it. All orbital structures are grouped into either civilian or military categories. Here we have outlined all civilian structures. Okay. Orbital structures cost slots in place in orbit. You can see the planet's current slot usage above. Structures, but okay, so we have 5 of them. So we can build, like, I'm assuming 5. Okay, no, it's because the Happy Factory takes 2. This guy takes 1 slot. Okay. These guys take 1 slot, 1 slot. So even the metal extractors take up a slot. Did they do that before? I don't recall that they did. They didn't take up logistics slots. Upgrading the planet's logistics track will increase the slots you have to spend on civilian orbital structures. Upgrading the planet's defensive track will increase the slots you have to spend on military orbital structures. Upgrading the planet's defensive track will increase the slots you have to spend on military orbital structures. Yeah, we got auto cannons. Retrofit bay. What does this guy do? Is that like a repair one? There's the defense. Auto cannon. Gauss defense, but what's the difference? There we go. Heavy auto cannon. 27 DPS. Pierce. These have better Pierce. These have better DPS. So what are we thinking? This guy's good against little dudes, and this guy's good against big dudes. Phase jump inhibitor. Hangar defense. These are kind of cool. And then there's the starbase. Exotics required. So to build a starbase, you have to have exotics. Oh, dude, I used to pepper those things all over the place, and then you would get that one research lets you have 2 of them in a star system. That was super cool. Now let's build a light factory. This is necessary to build any corvettes or frigates for your fleet. All right, yeah, let's build this thing. Yeah, where do I want to put it? I can put it right here. Oh, now that you have placed your light factory, the constructor ship will automatically come over to build it. You will never have to manage these constructor ships yourself. Just place the structures, move on. Yes. I like that tone. That tone is funny. You can also skip the micromanagement of placing your structures by holding Control when clicking the Structures button. The structures will automatically be placed near other structures. Try this by quickly building 3 Gauss defense platforms. So these ones I kind of like doing myself, but if they're going to do it for me, let's see. Dude, they just kind of like bunch them together. Like, I used to always like to build them kind of around. Because when the guy comes in to go mess up your stuff, he'll come in here, you'll see that everything is here, he'll just go around. Because you see, they can't even reach. So by doing that, I think it would be better placement if you pepper them around the inner part of your planet. But, you know, that's just me. Who knows? I'm not a professional. You can quickly remove instant scuttle queued or structures under construction by right-clicking a structure button. Try this with either your light factory or Gauss defense platforms before your constructor's completed building. There we go. You can also move your orbital structures to adapt to changing phase lanes due to orbital changes. Click the Rotate Structures button in the Advanced Planet menu. Oh, interesting. You can also move your orbital structure to adapt. Yeah, okay. Move your mouse to see the new structure positions while the structures are rotating. What? Oh, look at that. So they can't do anything while they're moving. That's kind of cool. Establish a home planet. move in the other direction, this direction. So that's kind of cool.
This concludes part 1 of the tutorial. Stay tuned for part 2 coming in a later time. Take care, guys.